Hey guys, it's your girl Cam and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, then welcome, and I'd really love it if you join the Cam fam by hitting that little subscribe button down there. And so today, first of all, we have a lot of things going on. It's my first day trying to film after my surgery, so as you can see, I'm still really swollen. I can barely move my face, but I'm trying to do this for you guys. So bear with me. I can't even smile. I still kind of look like a who, but I'm trying to deal. And yeah, just kind of ignore this situation happening here right now. But let's talk about the palette that I'm using today, which is the Celestial Thunder palette from Dominique Cosmetics. So I got this in my boxycharm this month of November, as I'm sure a lot of you did. And it is actually I'm looking right now on Sephora.com, and it's almost like a mini version of the Celestial Storm palette. I have some thoughts about this palette. As you'll see, my experience with it was not at all what I was expecting it to be. I was really excited about this palette. I love the color story. I've heard great things about the brand, so I thought, great, I'm just gonna create an awesome look with it for you guys to give you inspo, and it did not go so well. So first of all, I really love the color story. I really wanted to do something neutral with the top row for you guys today, but I really love this blue and this pink, and they're actually mattes, and I feel like I have an abundance of pink and blue shimmer eyeshadows, but I don't really have the mattes for the crease to back them up in my collection. So I was really excited about it, but I wasn't really impressed with the quality of these eyeshadows. Now, I still managed to get some sort of look together with it. I literally feel like these eyeshadows are fading on my eyes by the minute, so I'm trying to spit out this intro before they're all gone. Yeah, it was bad. But anyway, I really wanted to do a tutorial with this palette for you guys, and this is the look that I came up with. It is kind of smoky, great for the holidays coming up, and more on the neutral side because I know that this palette is a little intimidating with the color, so I did want to keep it fairly neutral. I like the way this look turned out. I'm just not very happy with the execution. Personally, for me, I feel like it was the shadows. I was really disappointed in the quality of them. I don't know, maybe I'm just having a bad day. Maybe I'm a little rusty because I'm just getting back into the swing of things, but I literally feel like I'm sitting here and I keep wanting to reapply the shadows because they're fading. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the tutorial, and then I'll give you my final thoughts at the end, and you guys can kind of see the struggle that happened here today. Alright, so I've done the rest of my face already since we're just focusing on the tutorial for this eye look, and it's really super simple. I'm only going to be using 3 colors from this palette to do it. So first I'm going to go into the color Zero Gravity right here. Now I am bringing this in quite a bit into the inner corner, and I'm also winging it out a little bit on the outside just to create a really nice winged effect. Now I'm taking the same color on a slightly more dense fluffy brush and just using it to deepen up the crease a little bit. But I'm keeping this really low and tight in the crease. And then taking the flat side, I'm also just going to pat this in the outer corner. Alright, now I'm going to cut my crease, and I'm really only doing this because my eyes are pretty hooded. If you don't have hooded eyes and you have a very defined crease to eyelid ratio, so to speak, you might just want to skip this step and just put the colors on your lid correspondingly to how I'm doing it. But yeah, I'm just going to cut it so that way it's a little bit neater, and because I don't really have a defined crease. So I'm going to use my ColourPop No Filter Concealer for this, and I'm basically just going to do a half cut crease. All right, now going back with Zero Gravity and the second crease blending brush, I'm just gonna blend out the edge where I put the concealer and repack that color on the outer corner. And now I'm gonna go into the color Black Matter right here. And I'm just gonna start patting that over the concealer in the middle of the lid. So I used a brush first just to get it right up to the edge of that half cut crease, but now I'm going to go in with my finger for more pigmentation and also start blending it into the color we have in the outer corner. So I'm not going to lie, I actually had a lot of trouble using these shimmers even when I practiced this look last night and came up with it. I just feel like these shadows are very powdery, and while that's great for blending out mattes, I feel like even the shimmers in this palette are really powdery, and that's really making them hard to stick to the lid. So now for the inner half of the lid, I'm going to take the color Eternal Light, and I'm using a more precise flat brush to apply this to the inner corner. And then I'm just going to work on blending these two colors together. Now it's a little trickier when you're blending a really dark color into a really light color like this. So if you're struggling, feel free to take some of that Zero Gravity color, and that color should really help you blend these two out. Now I'm actually just gonna spray my flat brush with a little bit of setting spray just because I want some more color payoff on this light shimmer. All right, now I'm just gonna repeat all of these steps on the other eye. Now I'm just smoking out my lower lash line on the same fluffy crease brush with Zero Gravity. Then I'm just gonna take like a flat definer brush, spray it with some setting spray, and I'm just gonna take this close to the lower lash line. I'm trying to get as much color payoff as I can, but I'm really struggling with the pigmentation on these shadows. Okay, I feel like that's like almost not even showing up. I don't know. All right, now I'm just gonna go back into Eternal Light and pop that in the inner corner. And as a brow bone highlight. Whew. All right, hopefully this gets pulled together with liner and lashes because I'm really just not feeling this palette, like, at all. I feel like already the look is fading and I don't know why. Like, these are some of the least pigmented shadows I've ever worked with. So I'm just gonna do a thin line of eyeliner, pop some lashes on, and I'll be right back to show you guys the finished look, and hopefully this gets turned around somehow. All right, so I just threw on my Kiss lashes in Midnight, and this is the finished look. Whew, okay, so final thoughts. I mean, I'm kind of happy with the way this look turned out. Like, I like the concept of the palette. I like the actual colors in it. So I like the look. It's really just like the execution of it that I guess I'm not so happy with. Like, I really hate to say it. I don't want to be mean on my channel or anything like that. But like, I really have like Ulta brand eyeshadows that have performed better than this. And I'm really disappointed because I was so excited. I was so excited about the color story. I really loved it. And I really feel like this could have gone a lot better. I literally just, even with applying my eyelashes, probably dipped back into the palette, into that gray shade, and put it in my outer corner like 5 times because I just felt like it was disappearing. So there's a point where it's like a shadow's blendable and blendability is good, and you know, obviously brands should strive to have blendable eyeshadows, but there's a point of almost like diminishing returns with it where it just blends away into nothing. And that's kind of what I feel like is happening with these eyeshadows. But this was just a disaster through and through. Obviously with the lashes, you know, it's kind of bearable right now for me, but I was gonna film another video after this, and I'm just like, no, I need to redo my makeup because I don't know. I really wanted to like this, and I'm really disappointed because I was so excited about getting this palette in my boxycharm, but this is probably one that's gonna get decluttered really, really fast. Alright, well that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that at least I was able to provide some inspo, because I know that a lot of you are getting this in your boxycharm boxes. So if you did find this video helpful, please hit that like button down below for me. And as always, I'm gonna leave you with a couple more videos by me that you can check out. And then click on my face right here to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.